Morning, guys. Today I would aspire to feel horrendous. I set up a support group a couple of months ago that's doing really well, and it's on today. And I had to cancel last month because I had surgery, so really can't cancel. I don't want to let all those people down. Just feel like I need a couple of days with IV fluids and vitamin infusions, but it's so dangerous for me to be in hospital when it's like this, because the risk of me getting another infection is so much greater in the hospital than it is at home, and I just I can't have another infection. Still recovering from the last two and from the sepsis, and well, I say recovering, so just hoping that I can feel a bit more with it by this afternoon. I hadn't slept for over 36 hours by the time I eventually fell asleep. I kept waking up every hour, every 2 hours with the most awful headache and neck ache, crying. Because I was having I'm kind of getting upset just thinking about them. I was having really bad nightmares. And, you know, like those ones where you wake up and it takes you a minute to think about whether it was actually real or not, which is stupid because every single dream was about a brother and sister called James and Susan, and I don't have a brother or sister. So it was stupid. You know, when you lay there, you're like, is this real? Or did that actually, you know, it's so stupid. But anyway. Oh. I love you all. Hello lovelies, it's me again. As you can see, my care has still not been yet, so I'm not washed or dressed or anything. I just want to share these with you because I send parcels to friends with actually a whole variety of chronic diseases, not just EDS, but these stickers are what I send to people. My mum used to be a teacher, and she had stickers that said Mrs. Evans is proud of me, and it became like a staple, more so of our teenage years, that if we did something extraordinary, then we would get one of these stickers. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff because I've just put loads of stuff on Tony's side of the bed and he's just come up with a cup of coffee. Sorry, darling. For instance, I got one when I gave birth. So they weren't hard to get or anything like that, but it was a bit of a joke, and you know, they meant the world to us. So I bought these and I send these to my friends, and they smell amazing. They're not scented, but they smell amazing. So you deserve an I was brave today sticker. Bet you do. Bet you do. Right, I always try and sort of share tips with you guys, obviously, things that help and everything. And I just had a thought, I've never done one about this. Mouth swabs, especially when you're being really sick, or I've had a lot of infections in my mouth recently. We buy a great big pack of, what is it? It's 30? 50. You know, you've got a chronic disease when you open your cupboard and it just looks like a pharmacy inside. That is our house, basically. It's hilarious. So these are my cracking mouth swabs that I use. Keep them in water. They're actually given to people that are nil by mouth. That's where we got the idea from. But I get really dry. You can sort of see I'm actually quite scarred, especially around my lips at the moment. And the tongue. And the tongue. Because I get so sore, and like I say, where I've had all the infections recently. So yeah, it's a really good little tip, and obviously they're disposable, so don't be a fool if you have an infection and keep using the same ones, because that's not it's not going to get you anywhere. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my carer to come, have a wash, get dressed, and then, like I say, I've got a Dazzle this afternoon. God bless, guys. I thought I'd try and put some makeup on because I look so virgin rough today. And I get quite embarrassed. It's funny with Eds because, like, most of the time you feel awful but you look really well, and that's really frustrating because everyone tells you how well you look. And then there's times like now where you really do look poorly, and I find seeing that concern in everyone's eyes really difficult. But so I thought I'd do my makeup. Anyway, when I was a little girl, the suffragettes were my rock stars. They really were. Or I was obsessed. I didn't have especially with Emmeline Pankhurst. I remember I had to do this debate at school. Hang on. There you go. Sorry, I thought I'd just flip the camera around for you. I remember, sorry, I'm sucking on the mint. I feel really sick. Doing this debate thing at school. And you had to write about somebody that you admired, and then you would have to be put up against someone, and you'd have to debate why your person should be kept in the hot air balloon, not thrown out. And everybody else did David Beckham and the Spice Girls and stuff like that. And I did Emmeline Pankhurst. She was my person. She was my hero. So, anyway. So this is my makeup bag. And I just want to talk about this picture and why I love it so much. Because these women of the older generation, shall we say, there's this sort of fear on this lady's face. I think she looks quite judgmental. She's sort of looking not sure about all of this women's rights malarkey. And then this lady's like, ooh, seems like a novel little idea they're having. And then you've got the lady with her baby who is obviously on board, you know, she's in it, she's following. You've got the woman out in front leading the way. How strong and empowered does this woman, sorry, I just pointed it on the camera, how strong and empowered does this woman look like? And then this is my absolute favourite, the girl of the future. Look at that joy, the joy, the spring in her step. She's literally skipping with her flowers. Amazing. And that is the opportunity that we're gifted as women because of who came before us. I think that's pretty rock star, isn't it? Pretty darn rock star. So I thought I'd nothing much, just a little bit of mascara, try and make myself look a bit more awake. A little bit of lippy. Alright, I love ya. Just leaving, just about to leave, just put some mascara and lipstock, whatever that lip gloss is, but it just makes me look a bit more human, so off ski. We're on our way. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. In the words of the starfish from Finding Nemo. We're on our way. Not that they were on their way anywhere, but the tank was clean. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day. It's so nice to have the wind in my hair. This is how we roll. All the best people go in the back access. So the group's held in the Unitarian chapel. It's called the Chapel in the Garden, and it's the most peaceful, wonderful place. If you watch my channel at all, you know how much I absolutely love the town where I live. It's called Bridport in Dorset. If any of you watched Broadchurch, that's where I live. West Bay, Broadchurch was filmed in West Bay and around Bridport. This is us. Here we go. Oh, door's open. Awesome. We used to meet in the library, but we now meet in the White Room, which is up here on the left hand side. There we are. We just need to get the ramp. Amelia Rose is off school today. She's poorly. Got a really heavy cold. This is the White Room where we meet. Comfy sofas, comfy chairs. Tony eating his lunch. I used to come to a weekly meditation group here also, and before that, when Amelia Rose was a baby and before Ed's had, you know, done what it's done to our lives, I used to come to a mother and toddler group, and at the beginning of every group we used to make damper bread. It was wonderful. So this is the White Room. I just lit the candle. Thought it would be nice to wish that everybody who is suffering in the world today feels blessed and loved and accepted and validated. Back from Dazzle. Oh, back in bed. It was lovely. It was really nice. It always is. They're such a lovely group. They really are. But yeah, God, it's taken it out of me. So, but no, it was lovely. It always is. Like I say, they're a lovely crowd. So I'm going to put the sunglasses on because it's lovely and bright, but I've got a hell of a headache coming on. But no, it was good. It was good. All right, bye. Right, I'm just going to wish you all good night, even though it's like 10 to 4 in the afternoon, because I'm absolutely done in. So I'm going to edit it and then I can put it up. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.